Hello, today we're going to be talking about the new features within Visual Studio 2013. We're taking a look at a couple of the new features within Team Builds. We're going to move over to our TFS 2013 environment. We have TFS 2013 server installed and Visual Studio 2013. From the home menu, if you haven't seen this before, you can see that it has changed a little bit. We now have nice little icons to help us navigate through. We're going to take a look at a couple of the new features within the actual definitions and the workflow. Open up process here, and from the default template I open up show more details, and this has changed. Now we need to download the templates and store them locally someplace onto our drive to open them up. From here we can then check it in to source control. I just so happen to have one done previously. And we can open up in Visual Studio. Again, we would need to just save it to the hard drive, check it into source control, or we can open it up from the hard drive and edit it from there. And then we want to make sure we check it back into source control. One thing you'll notice they made a big improvement on, they have simplified the workflow and the template. Before, we used to have to go through a number of different levels and nested levels and trying to find the right ones. This one here you can see on just a simple scroll, and all the different main activities that we have very easily without having to collapse and expand and dig through the whole workflow itself. We also have new activities within the toolbox. And now we have these wonderful new SharePoint build activities that we can add to our builds for SharePoint and building out the list and getting the tasks and the user information from there. I think the main area that I'd like to point out is the Team Foundation build activities. We do have new activities within here. Create build failure bugs. This one here, nice little class. Let's take a look at it. Open up the properties, and you can see we can assign if it fails a particular work item. We kind of go down the list. There's a few other ones. We have now new activities for Git, and then we can just do a pull from that repository if we want to, and have a certain commit or clean the repository. Committed work items. All the different type of properties within there. We now can call run MS build. We have an additional commands or different MS build activities that we need, or particular builds that we need to have outside of ours, Visual Studio. We can run it from there. Run scripts. Again, this is the PowerShell script that we can run in particular arguments, or run test, and run test and pack. So we do have a lot of new build activities within inside the 12 framework and within inside the MS Build and Team Build for 2013. I do like the one little activity. I can actually write a custom summary of info and be able to send that out. I think they put a lot of great activities within here. I know that they'll be adding more as customers are asking for more of the build activities to be added, and you'll be seeing more here in the future. This is a quick little video of some of the new features within Team Builds for 2013. Thank you. Have a great day.